I mean, you know, Rob came from a place where he had that freedom to do whatever he wanted and go get himself one, and he's proven that he could do it. Like it's the way he plays, it's the way that he's played the game up until now. But now that Kyle's starting to get into his ear and starting to show him how a pro plays, I think he's excelling. He's making such big strides in the little time that he's had here on campus, and it's just him being coachable. You know, he's listening to what Kyle has to say, and he's seeing the results from it and the efficiency he gets from it too.
Trey, over the years, Cal hasn't let a lot of big men shoot threes here. What did you do to convince him to allow you to do that?
I just did it. You know, you prove that you can do it. There's not much he's gonna say if it goes in the hoop.
Yeah.
Have you always had that much confidence in your shot?
Yeah, man. I've always seen myself as a player that I want to be able to do everything, and so shooting is part of it.
What is your range?
Wherever. If I'm open, I'm gonna let it go.
Coach Cal talked about DJ talking like he's a senior. Is the phrase that he used. When did you kind of notice, you know, maybe he's a little bit more mature than you?
Now, honestly, it was more recent than you'd think, but I think it was just one day in practice, like I started to notice he was starting to just kind of pick up on things, and he was starting to take the lead in certain areas, like when we're on offense, when we're on defense. Like he's willing to take that step forward, and he does it with confidence. So you know that like it's like, okay, he's about this. Like, dude, you got to listen to him. He produces. He knows what he's doing. He's our lead point guard right now. So it's like him showing that level of maturity this early on is, I can't even imagine where he's going to get as the season goes on.
When Coach Cal says you're one of the guys that has the green light to shoot, what does that mean to you?
Just if you open, shoot it. It's kind of simple. Like he sees the work that we put in, and he believes in us. And we've proven ourselves on multiple occasions, whether it be practice games, whatever you want to compare it to. It's just he's like, if you're open, shoot it.
Looking back at these two games, when Antonio threw it off the backboard and you dunked it, did you know he was going to do that? Were you kind of surprised?
I told him, I was like, backboard, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that was awesome.
How much of a benefit is it to have Rob and DJ playing alongside each other, especially with the bigs out?
Really good, because they're two shifty guards, and they're guards that can score, so which opens up the game for us when they penetrate towards the rim. No problem.
Cal's used the word random a lot to describe how he wants you guys to play on offense and play off one another. So when he's like instructing you guys to do that, how do you take that and how do you implement it with your teammates on the court?
Just we all play our roles. I feel like we cut. We play for one another. So that's how I feel like we're good playing random.
Was that difficult at all to adjust or something?
Not really. No. Because I've been one of those guys that play off the ball anyway. So just playing my role and like letting the game come to me.
Do you think that's helped, you and your other teammates just play more free and play more of a kind of a loose style on offense where you're reading and reacting?
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah.
What did you learn about the team from these two games?
That we're willing to fight, play, and willing to play for one another.
Coach said that he was on you at the start of the game. He wanted you to take the ball to the basket. That's why you started like you did.
Yeah.
What exactly did he say to you?
Just being more aggressive, like driving the catch. That's something that I've been struggling with, I would say, but I've been getting better at it. And I still draw tonight, I would say.
Is that a tough adjustment to make?
Yeah, because I've never been one of those guys to like drive the catch. I always like play with the ball a little bit, so
right. Yeah, and Coach was also saying, a lot of you guys in high school, you play lots of the ball in your hands. You got to learn how to cut, how to play without the ball. How big has that been for you?
Playing without the ball, that's another thing he tells me to do, like run, get most of my shots in like transition, and that's something that I've been working on, like cutting without the ball and stuff.
How eager are you to play a real game?
What's that?
How eager are you to play a real game?
Really excited. I'm happy that we got these two games out the way. We learn from our mistakes and just move on.
Rob and DJ the whole time. Whenever Rob and DJ can pass too, and then we have Justin. We just have a whole bunch of factors. We got Reed, he can shoot. Antonio, he can shoot. Jordan can shoot, Trey can shoot, everybody can shoot. It just makes it difficult for the other team.
How confident are you when Trey takes that three-pointer from the top of the key? It seems like it finds the net every time.
Yeah, after he hit the first three, I started running back on defense. That's when he decided to miss. So then I got yelled at for it. So then after that, now I'm crashing the glass every time he shoots the ball.
I hate he did that to you.
Yeah.
It's really his fault. Appreciate it. Thanks.
No problem.
I know you mentioned all your teammates can shoot. How confident are you in your shot right now?
In my shot? Yeah. I'm very confident in my shot. You know, the blue and white game went, I think, 3 for 5. Now, I had one shot tonight. I thought it was a good shot. I'm not going to lie, I was a little tired when I shot the shot. So when it came out of my hands, I thought it was good, but it hit the back of the rim. But I'll still shoot it next time.
Coach Cal was actually asked who has the green light on the team, and he mentioned you. Did that surprise you at all? Did you know you had the green light?
I mean, not really. I don't know if my light's like as green as all theirs, but I know he wants me to finish plays and go out there and just whenever I can get to the rim, get to the rim.
It looks like you really enjoy playing in there and knocking people around. What are practices like, physicality-wise?
It gets scrappy in there because we all compete. So then there's trash talk, there's pushing, grabbing, shoving, scratching, all that. There's a whole bunch of everything in practice.
What do you think your teammates how would they describe you?
That's a great question. I don't really know. I just, like, physicality-wise, they say I just be pushing around just to do it sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, I do. Like if someone's just running past me, like I'll tag them. But we all do it. Like Rob feels like he's getting a little strong now because what Brady's been having him doing. So he's been trying to push me around a little bit too. But you know, it's all jokes at the end of the day. When we get off the court, we're all brothers again. But as soon as we're on the court, we're at each other's throats.
I guess what have you learned about this team now that you have played other opponents and just gotten a little taste, even though you don't have the bigs, but a taste about this team and I guess its potential?
Whenever we went back over the film from the last game, we realized we wasn't getting many stops, kills, what we call it. Coaches made it a priority for us in practice, and I think we translated that to the game pretty good. So I think we do a pretty good job of listening and trying to apply it to all our games, and we did a pretty good job of that tonight.